If you've ever heard of fish sauce, or are curious about how it's made, or if you've ever eaten Thai food, Vietnamese food, or Malaysian food, then this video is for you. Let's go check out a Vietnamese fish sauce factory and find out how this condiment is made.
After that disaster with the cable car, I've decided कि मैं एक fish sauce factory के tour पे जा रही हूँ. Because fish sauce is popular here and oh my god, आंधी आ रही है, बारिश होने वाली है. I will show you guys once I get there. I don't know how to wear a helmet. I booked a ride, bike वाली. कि पाकिस्तान में मैं नहीं कर सकती. I thought ये experience करते हैं and it's raining now. So I shall see you in a bit.
I took a Grab bike taxi from my hotel to Kai Huan Fish Sauce Factory. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which is located about 15 minutes from the center of town on Phu Quoc Island. So what exactly is fish sauce?
It's a very essential ingredient जो कि Thai food में, Vietnamese में, some Malaysian food as well, इसमें use होता है. वो नमक नहीं डालते अपने खाने में, वो fish sauce use करते हैं. I've used it myself a lot. मैं Thai खाना बनाती हूँ पाकिस्तान में घर पे all the time और मैं fish sauce use करती हूँ, लेकिन वो fish sauce है जो कि पाकिस्तान में मिलती है. वियतनाम की अपनी variation है. Thailand has its own variation. I use the Thai one at home. So I'm just going to go around and see कि कैसे बनती है. And then hopefully I can get a small bottle as well to take back home with me.
इनकी जो फैक्ट्री है उससे पहले पूरा एक स्टोर लेआउट है जहाँ पे बहुत सारी फिश सॉस है एंड यू कैन बाय अपनी मर्जी से. ये मैं बाद में आके देखूंगी, पहले मैं जल्दी से जाके फैक्ट्री का टूर करती हूँ. So how exactly is fish sauce made? There are three main ingredients in fish sauce. Firstly, you have fish, then there's salt, and the last ingredient is thyme. Lots and lots of thyme is needed for the fish and the salt mixture to ferment. First of all, the fishing boats go out early in the morning to catch the fish, after which the boats head back to town and the unloading process takes place at the unloading area, which is right within the factory itself. I went here in the evening, so the fish had already been brought in and the employees there were no longer sorting the fish. It was pack-up time and they were basically cleaning the nets and equipment that they had used that day for catching and sorting the fish. Right next to the unloading sorting area in the dock, you have the fermentation area.
अभी मैं enter नहीं हुई, लेकिन आ रही है fermented fish की smell. I personally don't mind it. It's strong, but I don't mind it. If you are very sensitive to smells, you should probably not come here.
This is where the fish is brought in after it's sorted and cleaned for fermentation. It's then put into these barrels and mixed with salt, and then it's left to ferment, not for a few days or even a few weeks, but months. The process takes many months, and they have numbers on the barrels to keep track of which barrel has been fermenting for how long. Eventually, after many months, the fish and salt mixture breaks down to a point where the liquid separates from the solid bits, and they start to siphon it out using these tubes that are connected to a tap at the bottom of the barrels. From there, it is transported to these other barrels in a separate area where I wasn't allowed to enter. I assume, but I could be wrong, that for hygiene and quality purposes, you can't enter this area without following some proper hygiene protocol. Once the clear liquid has been separated, it's then bottled and packaged and put in storage to be sent off to sales and distribution facilities. But you can buy some fish sauce directly here at the factory. There is a huge storefront where you can not only buy fish sauce, but a lot of Vietnamese specialties. There were so many varieties of dry fish. There was shrimp, there was squid, all in frozen form. There was a lot of variety of seafood. There was some fish that I've never seen before. And all of this was frozen. It was in dry form, dry packaging that you could easily take along with you. There were lots of pickled foods as well that were preserved in fish sauce. There were also all sorts of Vietnamese snacks, some sweets as well, and some items I had just never seen before in any grocery store in any country that I've visited before. I would have definitely bought some of these snacks, but I did not see any halal labels on them. and also they were labeled in Vietnamese only with no English anywhere, so I couldn't really tell what the ingredients were in them. It was really challenging for someone like me who loves checking out grocery items wherever she goes to not be able to buy anything. But apart from the hundreds and hundreds of these snacks, there is a huge area for buying fish sauce bottles. You can get them in all sizes imaginable, from travel sizes to gift sizes to commercial use extra large sizes, which I'm assuming would be perfect for restaurants and food businesses. So I thought, since I'm here and because I do often cook with fish sauce back home in Pakistan, I might as well buy some to take back with me home. I know you can obviously find fish sauce in Pakistan, but A, it's very expensive. B, you don't find the Vietnamese version. You can usually only find the Thai version.
75 ml. I will take this one. One. Okay, can I take this in the flight?
Vietnam Airlines?
Yeah.
No, Vietnam Airlines.
Vietnam Airlines don't allow?
Yes. Vietjet, Bamboo.
On Vietnam Airlines, no.
Yes.
थोड़ा सा मसला ये हो गया है कि वो कह रही है कुछ एयरलाइंस ये आपको अलाउ नहीं करते कैरी करना. शी इज जस्ट चेकिंग एंड कंफर्मिंग कि मेरी जो एयरलाइन है वो मुझे अलाउ करेगी बिकॉज आई हैव टू गो बैक टू हनोई. तो लेट्स सी.
No.
नो.
Chimel.
Sumios?
Yes. No check-in.
No check-in?
Yes. No,
Not-
not allowed.
Not allowed. Which airline allows?
No.
No airline?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
you.
you.
Guys, trust me on this, they check all liquids flying out of Phuoc at the airport, and if they see even a tiny bottle of fish sauce in your luggage, they'll ask you to throw it away. This is for domestic flights within Vietnam only. If you're flying out of Vietnam internationally, then it will not be a problem. It was disappointing, no doubt. So what do I normally do when I'm disappointed? I start a philosophical debate about food, or anything really. But in this case, I was in a fish sauce factory, so debate about fish sauce had to happen.
I just have to ask them one very important question. और वो मुझे Google Translate यूज़ करना पड़ेगा उसके लिए बिकॉज किसी को यहाँ अंग्रेजी नहीं आती. What is the difference between Vietnamese and Thai fish sauce? ये बहुत important सवाल है. मेरे लिए important सवाल है.
The staff was very sweet. They actually responded very nicely and took the time out to answer my question. Unfortunately, my microphone died at this point, but I'll just let you know here in the voiceover what they told me. So, the process of fermentation requires microorganisms in the air to break down the fish and convert it into fish sauce. This is similar to what happens when you ferment wine, cheese, pickles, kimchi, yogurt, or literally any food that is fermented. The environment plays a huge role. Depending on how sunny or how hot or humid it is, as well as what microorganisms naturally inhabit that area, the fermented food will differ in texture, taste, or even how it looks. Therefore, because the microorganisms in Thailand will be different from the microorganisms in Vietnam, that will impact the flavor or taste of the fish sauce. And it will differ even though the process is the same. Isn't this food science just fascinating? I'm a bit of a food nerd, so this was really useful information to pick up. Even though I'm no expert fish sauce taster, so personally, when it comes to actually using it, for a layman like me, I won't really be able to tell in a blind taste test which sauce comes from where. But I'm assuming the locals who've been using these ingredients for decades would probably be able to tell. I'm sure a Vietnamese grandma can tell which fish sauce is local and which is imported from Thailand. I hope you guys enjoyed this factory tour. One final thing, this tour was completely free. I was not charged to enter the factory or to visit any of the different areas within it. Also, the staff gave me free bottled water as much as I wanted, and this is something really nice about Vietnam. Nowhere else I visited, except maybe Malaysia, have people ever given me free bottled water unless it was a paid tour. Shout out to the super sweet staff at Khai Huan Fish Sauce Factory. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. And it was finally time for me to head out and go get something to eat. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out my next video where you can check out these 3 must-have halal snacks that you absolutely have to try at the night market here on Phu Quoc Island in Vietnam.